Good morning, students. Today topic is design of experiment, basic concept, types, and design layout. As we have discussed in our earlier topics, quality by design is a strategic engineering approach that starts with the set targets and reinforces the comprehension and maintenance of production process, founded on scientific evidence and product acceptance. QBD has completely replaced the conventional changing one single variables at a time, or OVAT, one variables at a time, or one factor at a time. For this technique, one factor is evaluated at a time while the other parameters are restricted. For example, if we discuss about the conventional approach for the optimization and design of experiment, that is at a time one factor is changed and other factors are restricted to fixed values. Advantages of QBD are illustrated in figure 1. Critical source of process variability are identified and controlled. Impact of starting new materials and process parameters on product quality is understood. Process is designed to consistently meet quality attributes. Product is projected to gather patient requirement along with performance necessities. The process is continuously monitored and updated to allow for consistent quality over times. ICS guidelines Q8 pharmaceutical development, Q9 quality risk management, Q10 quality systems are origin of QBD, quality by designs. Quality by design specifically used for optimization of formulation and further development of that particular type of formulation, in which we select different type of the variables, independent factors you can say, and other type of the dependent factors or dependent variables. ICS guidelines Q8 pharmaceutical development, Q9 quality risk management, Q10 quality systems are origin of QBD. The goal of pharmaceutical project team throughout each healthcare industry is to manufacture a formulation of the excellent caliber that would really confer for all the benchmark for approval by different authorities. Again, difference between QBT and QBD, quality by testing and quality by design approach. If we consider different element, different process for comparison of quality by testing and quality by design. If we say product process and development, QBD testing में batch history, frozen, focus on reproducibility, and accordingly on QBD, product concentrate, requirement flexible and centered on robustness. If we talk about validation, then in QBD quality by testing, fixed validation on 3 initial full scale up group is carried out, and in QBD amendable content by design space. Process controls, in process controls, if we talk about quality by testing, then performance ensured by evaluation and surveillance, and accordingly in QBD performance built in by designs. Life cycle supervision, post authorization transform required, persistence expansion facilitated inside design space in quality by design. Elements of QBD, quality by design, different types of elements are there in QBD, according to which we carry out different type of the formulation optimization. Target product profile, product drug profile, critical quality attributes and critical process parameters. These are different type of the quality attributes and process parameters. Quality attributes means different type of the response variables. Okay? For example, we formulate a tablet in which we select different type of the response variables. In response variables like hardness, weight variation, friability, etc. These are critical quality attributes. And in critical process parameters, different type of the processing conditions like stirring speed, stirring time, you can say. And again, risk assessment, life cycle management, control strategy, and design space. These are different elements of QBD which are required for formulation and optimization of particular products. The target product quality profile, TPQP. TPQP is a prospective and dynamic summary of the quality characteristics of a drug product that ideally will be achieved to ensure that the desired quality and thus the safety and efficacy of a drug product are realized. Pharmacological characteristics of a particular drug products, drug release and their delivery system, strength, maximum, minimum, and what will be the route of administration for a particular type of the formulation, dosage form, what will be the final dosage form of that particular products, drug product quality standards, and pharmaceutical elegance. These are some basic steps of the target product quality profiles. Next, critical quality attributes. जैसे कि हमने as discussed earlier different type of the quality critical quality attributes. CQA are described by assessing risk as illustrated in ICS guidance Q9. Perception of prior commodity like commodity research, non-clinical and clinical perspective with such a particular product quality characteristic seems to be the perfect way for making of a particular type of the formulation. In critical quality attributes, if we talk about the formulation of a tablet or particular type of the novel drug delivery systems, in which we select different type of the critical quality attributes. Critical quality attributes may these are the type of the dependent variables which are directly depends on independent variables. For example, in a tablet, this may be the type of the hardness, you can say weight variation, friability, and disintegration and dissolution parameters. These are known as critical quality attributes. Also known as the response variables, which directly depend upon the independent variables. Okay? Next, critical process parameters. CPP are variables whose variations triggers quality of the products. Process reliability is a characteristics as a system's ability to show reasonable effectiveness and productivity. Critical process parameters suppose there is a need of some stirring conditions and some temperature conditions and some process parameters are there, then these are known as critical process parameters. For example, in novel drug delivery systems, if there is a need of stirring of particular type of the formulation, then stirring time and stirring temperature conditions are there. These are known as critical process parameters or processing compositions. Design of experiments, DOE, a tools for quality by designs. DOE is a computational methods being used, designs and implement research and to interpret the information generated from the experimental work. It is a type of computational modeling used to perform statistical analysis of the models, methods and materials that control input parameters X to analyze its influence on calculated response variables. Designs, advantages of DOE design of experiments. Greater regular confidence of robust products. If we formulate a product using design of experiment, then the product will be more robust as compared to other conventional techniques. Less batch failures, more efficient technology transfer to manufacturing, better innovation due to ability to improve process, and the process will be improved using design of experiment techniques. Innovative process validation approaches, risk-based approach and identification, and it will save time and cost of that particular batch. Key steps in DOE. DOE is an effective method for designing experiments to investigate the information obtained such that reliable and unbiased conclusions can be drawn. And the different types of the steps in DOE determine objective. First of all, we have to find out the objective of our formulation. What we want to do with the formulation, objective. Next, we have to choose process variables. What are the process variables are there in a formulation? Then after that, we have to decide design of experiments. We have to check that how many number of factors are there and how many response variables are there and at what levels, 2 level, 3 level we want to carry out our formulation optimization. Then we have to decide design of experiment. After that, we have to perform experiments, verify that the results adhere to the experimental hypothesis and evaluate findings and access them and report findings. These are some general steps in the design of experiments for which formulation optimization can be carried out. Optimization in DOE, problem definition. First of all, there are different steps in optimization of design of experiments and we have to find out all these steps. First of all, we have to see problem definitions. What is the problem for a particular type of formulations, and after that we have to select different type of factors and levels. Factor means independent variables we have to select. Independent variables means which are directly under the control of product development scientists. Means for the formulation you are going to prepare, then you have to select independent variables and factors. After that, design of experiment protocols. Formulating and evaluating the dosage form, prediction of optimum formula and validation of optimization. This is the overall process of optimization in design of experiments. First of all, you can say a problem is there. We want to formulate a tablet, sustained release tablet you can say. After that, we have to select different type of the factors and levels. After that, we will apply which type of the design we want to apply. For example, you can say 2 factor 2 level and 3 factor 3 level designs we can apply. After that, different type of the batches were formulated and we will feed these response variables values to the design expert software, and after that from where we get the optimum formula using different type of the input we are using in the design of experiments. From that optimum formula, we will prepare another batch in the laboratory. After that, we will compare the value which were provided by the designs and which we calculate in the laboratory are near to similar, and there should not be much more difference in between the values. This is the validation of optimization. Optimization is choosing the best elements from some set of available alternatives. We have to find out some available alternatives, best elements from the available alternatives. The input variables are known as independent factors. As I discussed in the earlier slides, the input variables are known as independent factors, which are directly under the control of product development scientists. Means we can change or modify the different type of the factors or different type of the independent variables. Therefore, completely under guidance of the product design researcher and significantly affect the process composition or performance specification. For example, if we increase drug polymer ratio from 1:1 to 1:3, 1:4, 1:1, accordingly it will affect all type of the dependent variables in a formulation. Dependent variables means the particle size of that particular formulation. You can say drug entrapment efficiency and drug loading and other parameters of the formulation. A product composition can be regarded as a process whose outcome Y is determined by a series of controllable as well as uncontrollable model parameter through a transfer function T. As you can see in the figures, these are the control input X factors, independent variables, and these are the processes. Continuously temperature, humidity we can control, we can modify accordingly in between, and these are some uncontrolled inputs known as cofactors, and these are the output of the particular formulation. And output means you can say response variables or dependent variables. Types of optimization parameter in DOE. There are different types of the optimization parameters: variable types, problem types, and levels. Variables, as I discussed, there are two types of the variables: independent variables and dependent variables. Okay, which I have discussed in the earlier slides. Next, problem types. Problem types and constraints and constraints. Next, levels. Levels, there are three types of the level. There may be two levels, there may be three levels: low level, high level, or medium levels. Sometimes medium level does not happen, so there are low and high level are there. And these are the different optimization parameters which are used normally in the formulation of a particular type of dosage form. Types of optimization parameter in DOE. These are some again definition of the different types of the variables which we use in different type of the formulation optimization. So one by one we will discuss different types of definition which are very important for exam point of view. Independent variables. Independent variables means factors. Factor means drug polymer ratio, you can say, and stirring speed, stirring time, surfactant concentration. These are some independent variables or factors. The one which are directly under control of formulators means we are formulators and these are under our control. For example, compression force, if we talk about any kind of tablets, and level of binder, disintegrant agent, and lubricant. Next, dependent variables. These are the effects that are highly influenced by any alteration of independent variables. For example, disintegration time, hardness, weight, and thickness. These are directly dependent upon these independent variables. Levels. Factors can be taken at high plus levels and low minus and medium 0 level during experimentation. The value these are assigned: high level plus 1 is assigned, low level -1, and medium level is assigned as a 0. These are three types of the standard coded values in design of the experiments. At different three levels we study a formulation. Unconstraints. No restrictions are placed on the systems. For example, preparation of hardest tablets without any disintegration or dissolution parameters. Constraints. This imposes constraints on the framework. For example, preparation of the hardest tablets which have the ability to disintegrate in less than 15 minutes. Means there are some limitations, there are some constraints. Means we have to prepare a tablet which will be so much hardest that it will disintegrate in less than 15 minutes. There are some constraints. DOE softwares, there are different types of the software which we use for the optimization of a formulation. Systat, Minitab, Matrix, Omega, Statistica, SPSS. SPSS normally used for statistical analysis of the formulation. For example, if we apply any kind of the regression equations, any type of the ANOVA, one-way ANOVA, you can say two-way ANOVA, or any type of the test, then we use SPSS softwares. And different type of the Excel work can be carried out in SPSS software. And again, SAS, Design Expert, Static Graphics, and Graph Prism softwares. Classification of DOE techniques. And next, that there are different type of the design of experiment techniques, from which we will select the optimized techniques which we will use in our formulation developments, and these are the design of experiment technique. Classification of design of experiment techniques. Types of design of experiment techniques: completely randomized designs, randomized block designs, full factorial designs. Normally we use full factorial designs. If there are less number of the factors are there, then full factorial design is the appropriate design for formulation optimization. Next, fractional factorial design. If there are a large number of the factors, then fractional factorial designs can be used. After that, response surface methodology. In response surface methodology, there are two types of the designs: CCD and BPD, central composite design and Box-Bacon designs. Next, D optimal designs, mixture designs, Taguchi designs. In mixture design, there are further three sub classifications: simplex lattice and simplex centroid and constant mixers. These are the different type of the design of experiment techniques and classification of the different type of the techniques which we normally use in formulation optimization of any kind of dosage form. Next, factorial designs. As per our syllabus, the first design is factorial design, then fractional factorial design, and a brief description on central composite design and Box-Bacon designs. So first of all, we will discuss about factorial designs. Two or more variables are used in factorial designs in a certain way that enough different combination of different values are often used for every parameters. Terms related to factorial design factors: the independent variables which the investigator decide by selection in the study. Response variables: the values of evaluation parameter of developed formulation that are affected by independent variables. For example, disintegration time, hardness, weight, and thickness. Levels: there are several levels of factors. For example, high, low, and medium level designated as +1. +1 means high level, and low -1 means low level, and medium means 0. We assign these values for different type of the levels in a formulation. Main effect: it is the simplistic influence on dependent variables via a factors. It is the factors impact individually, summed across the other factors point. Interaction: the inference focus on the main effect of two factors could be inaccurate at some times if effects of interaction is assumed. Interaction means that one factor has an effect based on the levels of yet another factors. Interaction effect means if there is some synergistic and there is some antagonist effect of two factors. Two factor means if we talk about drug polymer ratio and surfactant concentration. Okay, if we see the effect of both these factors, the response variables and their effect can be synergistic and antagonistic. If such type of defects are there, these are known as interaction effects. Advantages and limitation of factorial designs. Advantages: enables the investigator to control two or more independent variables concurrently. Main and interaction effect of independent variables can be explored. Precise and fast optimization technique. Experimental outcomes are more comprehensive, and there are some limitations also. Experimental system and statistical investigation become very complicated when experimentation involves numerous factors. With more number of independent variables, selection of homogeneous group become difficult for investigator. These are some pros and cons and advantage limitation of the factorial designs. The number of runs in a factorial design is determined by the formula. Number of runs is equal to levels raised to the power factors. जितने आपके पास factor हैं, accordingly the number of runs will be calculated. Levels raised to the power factors. 2 raised to power 2 full factorial design. If experimentation involves two factors, suppose there are two factors x1 and x2 at two levels, +1 and -1. +1 means high level and -1 means low level. Then the number of runs will be 4, 2 raised to power 2. Because there are two levels, level raised to power factor, 2 raised to power 2, then the number of runs will be 4. 2 raised to power 3 full factorial designs. If the testings entails three factors. If there are three factors x1, x2 and x3 at two levels, plus 1 and minus 1, then the number of the elements will be 8. 2 raised to power 3. 2 raised to power 3 means 2 level raised to power 3 factor. 2 raised to power 3, then the number of elements will be 8. These are the design layout for 2 raised to power 2 factorial designs. These are 2 raised to power 2, as we have discussed in the earlier slide. Then the number of the runs will be 4. In number 1, run number 1, batch. Run means batch, we can say batch also. In batch 1, x1 and x2. We will keep x1, the factor of the variables x1 at low levels, and x2 at also at low level, and we will formulate a batch. Suppose we are formulating tablet, we are formulating any other batches, any other formulation, solid dispersion or liquid solid compact, then the selected independent variables at low level will keep in the formulation, and accordingly we will prepare batch of that particular formulation. And again in the batch 2, we will keep x1 at low level and x2 at high level. And in run number 3, we will keep x1 independent variables or factor at high level and x2 at low level. And in batch number 4, we will keep x1 at high level and x2 at high level. And accordingly, different types of the batches were formulated and further carried out according to the optimization. The main and interaction effect of the factors on the response parameters could be determined using following equations. And this is the equations: y1 is equal to x0 plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2 plus b1 2 x1 x2. See, in this equation, y is the response parameters, as we have discussed also. x1 x2 are the independent variables, and y1 y2 y3 there may be number of the response variables or dependent variables. y1 is the response parameters, b1 and b2 are the coefficient for main effects. b1, see, in the equation b1 and b2 are the coefficient. Coefficient, there can be numerical values of these coefficient. Okay? And the plus sign and minus sign indicates plus sign increased effect and negative sign decreased effects. And the values of the coefficient b1 and b2 are there in the equations. b12 is the coefficient for interaction effect. b12, this is the interaction effect, means there will be the effect of two type of the factors. Okay? As we discussed, suppose we can say drug polymer ratio and surfactant concentration. The effect of both these two factors can be studied or carried out using interaction effect, and this is the interaction equations, and b12 is the interaction effect. Next, in table 3, sign for main and interaction effect in 2 raised to power 2 factorial designs. These are some signs: A, B, C, and interaction effect. According to the A, this is the one factors, and this is second factors, and this is the interaction effect. Minus minus, it comes out to be plus, and accordingly the different type of the signs for main and interaction effect can be studied. Design layout for 2 raised to power 3 full factorial designs. In earlier slide, we studied 2 raised to power 2 full factorial designs, in which the number of the runs will be 4. In design layout for 2 raised to power 3 full factorial designs, there will be, as you know, 2 raised to power 3, it means the number of runs will be 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And there are 3 factors: x1, x2 and x3, independent variables, 3 factors, and accordingly the different type of the values for plus 1 and minus 1 levels can be applied. For example, if we study in run 1, then x1 at minus 1, x2 minus 1 and x3 at minus, means we kept all these factors at low levels, and accordingly the tablets or capsules or any other solid dispersion lower dosage form can be prepared using these compositions. And accordingly so on in second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. All the batches we will keep the values of low and high level as per the design layout for 2 raised to power 3 full factorial designs. The main as well as interaction effect in 2 raised to power 3 full factorial designs could be estimated using following equation. This is again equation from where we can calculate the response parameters and the values of coefficient, and we can study the effect of any factors. There is an increase effect, there is a decrease effect, and there is an enhanced effect of 2 factors. Okay? And this is again the tables for signs for mains and interaction effect in 2 raised to power 3 factorial designs, as we studied in 2 raised to power 2 full factorial designs. Next, types of factorial designs. Factorial designs are of 2 types: full factorial designs (FD), fractional factorial design (FFD). In full factorial design, the quantity of experiment necessary enhanced to untenable levels as a number of variables or level rises. For these situations, the series of experimentation can be gradually using fractional factorial design. This is implemented if there are more than 5 factors, 2 raised to the power 5, 32 runs. If the quantity of the variables increases, then the amount of tests as well as the combination of treatments will enhance. Suppose, as we discussed, if there are more number of the factors, suppose 5 factors and 6 factors are there, then the number of runs will be 32 and 64. And it will be very difficult to handle all these 5 factor and 6 factor data. So, if there are more number of the factors are there, then we select fractional factorial designs. For example, if there are number of factor 3, then the fraction 2 raised to the power 3 minus 1, we use minus 1. Level raised to the power factor minus 1 in fractional factorial design. And accordingly, in the all time of the batches, if number of factors are 4, number of factors are 5, 6 and 7, then in fractional factorial designs, then the number of the runs will be, suppose if we talk about number of the factor are 3, then the fraction 2 raised to the power 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1, it comes out to be 2, then it will be 2 raised to the power 2, then number of runs will be 4. And accordingly, if there are number of factor are 4, then the number of runs will be 2 raised to the power 4 minus 1, and it will comes out to be 8. Accordingly, the different type of the factors are there, then the number of runs can be calculated in fractional factorial designs. Fractional factorial design are of following types: homogeneous fractional, useful when you have to handle huge number of the factors. If there are large number of the factors are there, then homogeneous fractional factorial design can also be used. Mixed level fractional, useful when evaluating a number of variables for significant effects, and low level interaction may be presumed to be insignificant. Plackett-Sperman design, popular screening design which are valuable for financially identifying significant impact, assuming all interactions are insignificant, and opposed to substantial major effects. Plackett-Sperman design. If it is not clear that which type of the independent variables we have to be used, then we select the large number of the factor, large number of the independent variables, and we first of all apply Plackett-Sperman design. And from the large number of the factor, we select some 2, 3, 4 factors which are very important for our formulation, what we want to formulate. So first of all, we will apply Plackett-Sperman design. From Plackett-Sperman design, we will select 2, 3, 4 factors, and after that, from these factors, we will apply the main designs, like that of factorial design, we can say fractional designs, and we can apply different type of the response surface methodology, like Box-Bingen design, like central composite designs. Then the Plackett-Sperman design is very important and popular design for screening of the various type of the independent variables or factors. Response surface methodology, RSM, it is also known as RSM. RSM is a statistical approach often used to assess and synchronously resolve multivariate formulas utilizing quantitative formulations from reliable trials. As I told in earlier slide, there are 2 types of the response surface methodology designs: BBD, Box-Bingen design, and CCD, central composite design. In BBD, RSM was introduced in 1960 by George Box and Donald Benker. It is an independent quadratic model not having underlying factorial of fractional factors. These are rotatable designs and each element requires 3 levels. We studied Box-Bingen design with central composite at 3 levels. There is need of 3 levels: -1, +1 or 0. Medium levels is also required in Box-Bingen design and central composite designs. This alleviates the inevitable CCD drawbacks in which each variable is analyzed at 5 levels, thereby raising the quantity of the test with rise in the parameters. A BBD is a cost-effective substitute to CCD. This quadratic equation is used to describe the effect of independent variables on the response parameter in RSM. See, this is the quadratic equations. Y1 is equal to x naught coefficient, B1, B2, B3, and again you can see B12, x1, x2. There are the factor in this parameter. We can study the effect of 2 factors, B1 and B2, x1 and x2. x1 is factor 1 and x2 factor 2, and the interaction effect can be carried out from this equation. If this is the plus sign, it means there is an enhanced effect, there is a synergistic effect. If the negative sign are there, it means the effect is again decreasing. Y1 is the response parameters B1, B2 and B3. and B13, B13, B23 and B12 are the coefficient for main, interaction and quadratic effects, as discussed in the earlier slide also. Next, it was central composite design. These are some brief description of BBD and CCD. In CCD, it was introduced by Box and Wilson in 1951. This is quite commonly included in second order models. CCD includes a combination of factorial points at two levels, axials and central points. Therefore, 2n plus 2n plus number are considered the total number of the factor combination in a CCD and is used quickly and effectively to assess first and second order terms, as well as a model to curvature dependent variables through integrating center and axial points. If we talk about BBD and CCD, why we select CCD? In CCD, we study the effect of different type of the independent and dependent variables at 5 levels. There are 2 more type of the levels apart from +1, -1, 0. There are axial points, axial level we can say. We study the effect of independent variables below low levels and above high levels. Determination alpha in CCD. The value of alpha in factorial section of CCD is based on the quantity of experimental trials to establish rotatability. The alpha is the distance of axial points from center. Axial values can be calculated using following formula. This is the formula from which we can calculate the axial value and the values of alpha. Determination alpha for rotatability. If we select parameter 2 factors, then in factorial section 2 raised to power, then the value of alpha will be 1.4144, and in factorial design 2 raised to power 3, then the value of alpha will be 1.682, and accordingly 2 raised to power 4 and 5, 2 raised to power 5 minus 1, the value of the alpha will be in the following order. Types of central composite designs. On the basis of alpha value, CCD has been classified into 3 types: central composite circumscribed (CCC), central composite inscribed, and central composite face-centered designs. Original form of CCD. Normally, we use central composite circumscribed (CCC) designs. Star points are at distance alpha, the value of alpha greater than ±1, and star point at new extremes for low and high settings for factors. Circular, spherical and hyperspherical symmetry require 5 level of the factors. And central composite inscribed, it is scaled down CCD, each factor level of CCC design divided by alpha. Alpha less than ±1 and applicable for the situation in which the limit specified for factor setting are truly limits, and it requires 5 levels of the factors. And in central composite face centered design, we study star point are at the center of each face of the factor space, and alpha is equal to ±1. Square experimental domain, and it requires 3 levels of the factors. Design matrix for central composite design for 2 factors. If we study 2 factors, then the number of the runs will be 13 in central composite design, in which there will be the value of alpha, we can say axial plus and minus points, and accordingly the 13 values will be there. In design layout, you can see from run number 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There are x1 is 0 and x2 is also at 0 points, means at medium level. It means if we study from batch number 9 to 13, then all the independent factors x1 and x2 will be carried out at 0. That is at medium point. It means the various batches will be prepared according to these factors at medium levels. It means we will see the reproducibility of the different type of the formulation at 0 points. And this is the design matrix for 3 factor CCD. This is the design layout for 3 factors x1, x2 and x3 in central composite design, in which there will be 20 number of the batches we have to prepare. And we will study, as I discussed in the earlier slide, at 3 factors, the value of the alpha will be -1.68 and +1.68. Okay, accordingly, and we will study all these independent factors and prepare batches according to this layout. For example, if we see in batch number 1, run number 1, we will use x1 at minus values. We will select 3 type of the values based on the existing literatures, and we will use the low values of the x1 factor and accordingly x2 and x3. If plus 1 is there, then we will set highest value, and 0 is there, we will set the median value of that particular factor in a formulation. And accordingly, we will prepare batches in the laboratories. Uses of response surface methodology, RSM. RSM is useful optimization methodology. As indicated, obtain the optimal composition that produce the desired response, assess the effects of factors on specific parameters to get a comprehensive knowledge of device activity over the tested area, to the commodity characteristics in the field while specifically performing a factor combinations to identify the requirements for the reliability of the system. There are some uses of response surface methodology and limitation of response surface methodology. Significant variation in variables could be confounding. If there are some variations are there, then it can be calculated, can be find out using response surface methodology also. Important factors could not be identified or described appropriately. Optimum could not be specified. The spectrum of variable level is too limited or broad. Failure to use strong statistical concept. So these are in today's topics. I summarize once again the various content of the presentation. As today we discussed about various type of the key elements and various type of the key elements of the design, different type of the design of experiments, and then again we study factorial designs, the types of different types of factorial designs, and the number of runs in 2 raised to power 2 and 2 raised to power 3 factorial designs, and accordingly fractional factorial designs. And we studied the effect of the different type of the independent variables. Their main effect, interaction effect were studied in using different type of quadratic equations. And after that we studied different type of the design experiment techniques. We studied lots of techniques in design experiments, from which we carried out the optimization of the formulation using different techniques, and different type of the response surface methodology in which box-Milken design and central composite designs are carried out. And we studied the layout of box-Milken design as well as central composite design, 2 raised to power 3, 2 raised to power 2, and the number of batches will be performed according to the design layout. After that, limitation and usage of different type of the response surface methodology. And this covers some parts of the our design of experiment techniques. Hope so all of you understood the concept of the design of experiment techniques, and you can use in your formulation for the optimization of the different type of the formulation.